All right. We are back. This is the grand final of the Hearthstone.fi Monday night community tournament number 83. I'm still Markus, Olodyn, Koskivirta. I am joined by Ville, One Must Fall, Tuomisto. The series finale will be a best of 5 series, Conquest, no ban, between VeeV and Grothendieck. We're gonna regret how we say that name many times here, but let's call him Grothan, okay?
Yeah, let's go for that. I want to apologize for the French people.
Yeah, me too.
I will come to France in next month, and I hope I will really love that country. So, trying to do my best.
We're just gonna leave it at Grothan, and I'll tell both the players to get started with the game.
Yeah, so I will introduce you the players' decks. We have VeeV still playing a Shaman, Warlock and Rogue, and then Grothendieck is playing a Mage, and Warrior and a Warlock. So let's see if it's going to be make a control crate again.
Yep, and we will join VeeV's side of the board, so VeeV on the lower side and Grothendieck on the higher side. Just a second while we're pouring a pre-game beverage and finding a good seat, and I hope, yes, that the spectator mode is not bugged. Rogue versus the Warrior would definitely juggling out Patches and Pillager. Actually, you might keep the Pillager.
Yeah, Pillager is fine on this, I think. Yeah. Swashbuckler, small time Buccaneer, looks good.
There we go. That's a control warrior. Oh my.
Yeah.
I did not expect that. This is gonna be a great match. It's not gonna be who raises the face fastest. It's actually gonna be who stabilizes and controls it. Swashbuckler, small time Buccaneer. Well, definitely VeeV's got the stronger start. That's not up for grabs here.
Yeah, I think the control warrior, kind of the meta has stabilized a bit on the basic decks of pirate warriors and the shamans, and the one thing what is really keeping a control warrior a kind of small deck in the ladder is it's Jade Druid. But the Jade Druid, in my opinion, is not that great kind of tournament deck. So I think Control Warrior is actually a good choice over here.
The question here is, now that you've got double coin, would you coin out the Burglar? And I do agree that you don't want to do that. It's looking like a really solid turn 2 hero power, and then on turn 3, again, hero power Swashbuckler, or coin out the Pillager one turn early. You can keep one of those coins for Auctioneer, I believe, so you can get the cycle value out of it. Grothendieck right now, well, it's not that great. You could go for a Revenge for 1 damage, but that doesn't do anything except set up for Ravaging Ghoul maybe next turn. Hero Power Pass always feels bad against a Pirate start.
Yeah, but in the end you can spend your health a bit on the start just to get more value out of the cards.
Putting on the aggression here for VeeV. Ali Armorsmith as well. This is really like control heavy.
Yeah, this looks normal what we have been seeing lately. It's gonna double brawl. It has usually one Ali Armorsmith, but then in top end it doesn't have too much. It has Crom and then that Golden Monkey Elise, but that doesn't have too much else over there. It's gonna be just like really good mid drops and some taunts.
There's a potential for a really big Edwin here.
Ooh,
I like it. You could go double coin into Edwin Conceal, and you would have an 8/8 Edwin.
Yeah,
concealed.
It's gonna be turn 4 on Warrior, so that's gonna be quite harsh. No brawl.
Oh, actually using the upgrade instead of the Conceal. So that's a 10/10.
Yeah, so this is
10/10, 1/1, and then upcoming Tomb Pillager.
slam and then draw execute and kill it, and then that was quite much wasted.
Yeah, you need that execute though. If you don't get it, Shield Slam, yeah, that's not going to be enough yet. That potentially is lethal in 3 turns for VeeV.
Yeah.
And if that Tomb Pillager also stays alive, it'll be potentially lethal in 2 turns. Oh, going for the Conceal instead.
Yeah, there's the Brawl is a card, what you have to respect.
Oh yeah, true enough. The Brawl and the potential for that Execute to be coming down again.
Yeah.
So 50-50 chance to save yourself with that Brawl. Would you go for it?
I don't like the odds. I think...
Just the Armor Smith, right?
Yeah, the Armor Smith could be the winning play if there is no sap. The thing is, the Brawl might win it or might lose it straight away. So, and you have 2, so...
50% and it's no good.
I think that was a winning play, just to Brawl and hope the best.
Oh, not playing the Azodrake. I wonder why. He wants to go for the Conceal for the 2nd turn as well,
Yeah.
alright. Well, 2nd Brawl. It's not the Charm. That won't be enough. And there's nothing that Grothendieck can do right now.
No, this was quite a draw from the VeeV's rogue side.
So going all in with that 10-10 Van Cleef, yeah, definitely winning is a good, solid plan. The earlier you can get on to the board versus a slower control warrior, the better. Let's update the result.
Yeah, so it seems that 4 mana 7/7 is not that great when you can play 3 mana, well, not 3 mana, but turn 3 10/10. That's quite a nice one. Of course, the warrior has the tools to take care of it, but didn't have them.
Not this time, no. The Execute, one of those key cards that you should have had, but you don't usually keep Execute in a matchup like that. You don't expect it to be that required. There was no other way for him to really handle that big guy. And plus those double conceals. There's no way for you to go through that.
Yeah. So Reno Warlock against a control warrior.
Usually, I believe Control Warrior runs out of stuff earlier than Reno Warlocks do.
Well, it depends when you get the Elise down. And that's because you don't have the top end too much. You have a little bit burst, you have the Chrome, but you kind of want to get the Elise running and feel your, use your really good cards and then just turn them legendaries and cross your fingers and hope is kind of how you can win it. Also, you can kind of 101, but the Kazakus is so big on the matchup. Like if you can get the brand Kazakus, you can most. Oh yeah. Well,
there we go. Just like ordered, brand Kazakus for you, sir. How would you like it?
Well, it's good on turn 7, so having it in opening hand is...
Yeah, not that great. True.
Yeah.
Twilight Drake, on the other hand, is great. You can tap your way into a really big Twilight Drake, and even if you get lucky, you just need to play that 1 Drake, and then on turn 5 you can go 3 mana Mountain Giant.
Yeah. But the interesting thing is these Control Warriors run 2 Gore House, and those can take out quite a much guys.
So, 2 Gore House? Really?
Yeah, they're running 2 Gore House. So.
Oh, wow.
So that means that most of the mid-range dudes will be killed with that, and then you have the 2 executes take out the giants. Oh, giant and something else, something huge. So it's going to be interesting to see how it develops.
You could go for a shield block on this turn number 4 for Grothendieck, but I don't think that's even necessary. Just hero power pass might do the trick as well. You don't really need the armor right now, and you might actually hold on to that card for that Elise change later on. None of the other cards are playable this turn, unless you want to bash face, and that's, we know how useful that is against a Reno deck.
Oh yeah, just you want to squeeze hero power in each spot you can. Next turn, well, if he drops a giant or Twilight Drake, you can deal with it.
Yep.
Just hero, like shield block slam.
There we go. Just as ordered, 9 armor up, and then shield slam the 9 hit point minion. Yeah, it does waste 1 mana, but not that big of an issue.
And next turn you can go for just Justicar and get that armor going.
Oh, 3 mana Mountain Giant. Give me that. Hope no other Shield Slam exists.
Well, now you just dropped Sylvanas.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can go, or you can go for Justicar as well. But I like the Sylvanas more, true enough.
It's more solid. It needs an answer.
You could coin out Bran Kazakis, or you could fill the board with small guys like the Mistress of Mixtures, Dirty Rat, do things like that. So there's no.
Dirty Rat can be really huge if you can get Justicar out. That's gonna.
That's a really big swing, yeah.
So there's 33% that it's gonna be.
Nope, Ghoul by itself, not a big thing, but it does stop the Sylvanas from activating immediately. And you do have the 2/2 on the board as a go-to as well. And you're actually activating it yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a punish right there.
Well...
You can so far, that's true. It's a huge risk, you might lose something really big.
No, I don't know if you need to. Basically next turn, if all looks really bad, you can just use the Abyssal Enforcer and just clear the board with that. So it's not that bad. Most likely he was just hoping to get the model of Mixer over there to just get some free heal.
I don't get why you activated the Sylvanas yourself, though. Was it Brawl you were afraid of? I think Brawl is the only one that would have...
Brawl would be quite cruciating if the 8/8 leaves, because the 8/8 will be quite hard to kill. The 8/3 you can kill quite easily. So over here you kind of gave him the easy kill over here, like for the one guy, and that's all. So I think it was just like, okay, you had that answer, I have to deal with it, so I will sacrifice this Mountain Giant for it. The armor, it's gonna stack up, it's gonna be, you can see warriors running in 40 or 50 armors, and still the Warlock will win. Like, you just need to trade 2-on-1s, like to get the value out.
Abyssal Enforcer right on curve, did exactly what you expected it would do, clearing out that board somewhat. But we know that Grothendieck's got the Gorehowl in his hand, and there's many other ways he can handle it as well. You could even argue to go for Justicar Hero Power, start building up that tank up as early as possible. But I do like the Gorehowl. You get rid of the 6/6 before it starts hammering out value.
Yeah, and the 2 armor each turn stacks up also a bit.
If he had a Mortal Coil, I would really like the Hellfire Mortal Coil.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have it right now. So just Bran Kazakis. Probably throw out the coin because you're at 8, and with 2 potions you're up to 10. You'll have to utilize some of it. So first one is 3 friendly minions and gain 10 armor, not bad, not bad. And the second one is another 10 mana card, really fast picks. Deal 6 board clear.
That's good.
And more friendly minions that died this game. Yeah, very, very strong potions on both hands. Considering so far in the Justicar, I would not mind it. You need to discard 1 card. Using Corruption means he's just going to trade into the Abyssal Enforcer. Alright. Opting to, instead of so far, to just go for that coin discard. Losing it. Not playing the Corruption though. What's the target you might expect to see? Maybe Ragnaros? That's why you're holding on to Corruption?
Ragnaros, some of these decks has run Ysera, so Ysera could be something you want to get rid of quite fast, so... And of course with Elise bringing out a lot of guys, there might be something you are like, yeah, he can hit me once, but then we have to get it off.
True enough, true enough. Well, he just discarded the coin, which means he can't coin into a Kazakis potion, so that's a bummer.
Yeah.
He also did not play the Corruption, so the 6/1 is forcing you to trade your Kazakis in. It's not optimal, to say the least.
And you don't want to go really wild on taps either.
No, you're already at 9, so tapping would make you overdraw.
Yeah. But like overall you are two, well you actually, yeah, 2 cards ahead. So, or kind of 1 card. So, it's, you want to start tuning down, because the warrior has a lot of resources on his hand.
Double bash, that would handle down the Emperor. There's also the chance to try and pull something with the Dirty Rat trick.
Just gore hold it down and just tank up. Maybe play Ally Armorsmith.
Yeah, I like that too. You don't need to utilize your removal cards. You can turn them into legendaries. Just use your face for what it's used for.
Yeah, and just like the bashes can be decent. Like if you have the Gorehal on 4 or 3, you can use Bash Gorehal to kind of take out one of the guys. But this will be interesting if he goes for 6. No, no.
Okay, what's the card you're looking for here?
Ow.
You
Something
already have
else
1
like
corruption. A Mortal Coil earlier on would have been nice to have. I guess you're just gonna corrupt down to 2/7, yeah.
Well, it's decent.
And wait. Now we play the waiting game.
Well, there's the first execute.
Useless right now, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's good to have, just as a backup. Only thing I'm thinking, can you push damage? But no, you can't, so it's gonna be... it would be interesting to see if he Dirty Rats here.
Yeah, Dirty Rat Brawl might work. But there's really not enough targets. Only 2 minions existing, and one of them is your dude who's gonna die out of corruption anyway, so I like being the passive player here. You don't have to sacrifice your Grom either, because you don't have an activator for him other than the Revenge, and that's a key card still in your hand, I think.
Yeah.
Well, the Refreshment Vendor is useful for VeeV. It won't be useful later on, so why not push him down already? This means that you will not be getting those Kazakus potions off, and both players being extremely slow in their tactics. Trying to chew off the charges from Gorehowl.
You don't want to toss over there any extra value, guys. And res is decent. There is the Mountain Giant. There is... wasn't that Twilight Drake also played?
Yeah, Twilight Drake is also played.
Yeah. So there's... Well, Twilight Drake is 4-1, so that's great. But...
no Doomsayer, at least.
Yeah. So there's a lot of guys who basically have something around...
that 3-5 base stat line that the Refreshment Vendor is on, I think that's pretty much the exact middle ground.
Sadly, it wasn't like summon 3 guys and give +6/+6 health, because that's quite a blowout. You could kind of like get the brawl out of the hand with that. Because the only thing is, when you are resting the guys, you know that you are gonna lose them for brawl.
Okay, there is a PO in VeeV's deck. Oh yeah, we know he's got the combo, because I was remembering it before. Very, very aggressive Jiraxis early on.
But now you know that he can't kill you because the weapon is only 4.
True, so he just waited for the weapon to go down 1 charge.
And now he basically wants to force that Infernal to...
It would actually be enough. This is threatening lethal. Because he could have Grom plus that Cruel Taskmaster that we saw earlier on. That would have been 16.
Yeah.
So it is really risky.
True.
There's at least the Elise that he's been waiting for such a long time. Maybe just hero power.
But that 10 armor will be quite nice. Just res up 3 guys and 10 armor. It's gonna push you in 25 with cast like the Jiraxis out.
Yeah, that clearly was the plan here, but it was. I still stand by it being a bit of a risk. Oh, getting both the 6/6 and the Thaurissan from that potion is really big. You could have had a lot of smaller targets. Not using the Sun Fury Protector. I don't know. Yeah, it's playing around Brawl. It is playing around Brawl nicely.
And it's free now. So,
6, 11, 14. Yeah, Grothendieck is going to go for that brawl, I think. He's not going to get a bit. Oh, yeah, Dirty Red Brawl first, of course.
oh, and also, yeah, that was good that he didn't play it because then it would be Leroy only.
Yeah, Leroy would have been lost. So it was a 50% chance to lose only one small minion. That was insignificant. Your hand is full of spells right now.
Well, 6-6.
Yeah, 6-6 is not bad. Definitely not bad. Maybe better would have been the Emperor Thor's son. But pretty much everything else was worse for you, so the second best result, I'd say.
Yeah. But the one thing is, you kind of want to have that Sun Fury Protector for your Infernals and taunt them up. That helped quite a lot after the second brawl. So now you have to use the second hand Bruiser. Well, it's not bad. It's these. So how do you deal with this? You're running out of armor quite fast as a control warrior. Still 10 cards in the deck. You can't draw anything.
And 19 damage on the board.
Yeah.
Not counting the potential combo in their hand as well, so.
Yeah. So you can go for some kind of bass.
Oh, well, you can always choose death. That's whenever in doubt, go right click, concede. Also works. So Grothendieck loses game number 2, and VeeV is now 2-0 up. We'll update the result. Just a second.
Yeah, maybe a bit fast concede, but there wasn't too many line of plays what could actually save him over there.
True.
It would be something like getting the map, putting him back, getting a monkey, then playing the monkey, getting maybe Pale Dress, and then get something. I don't know. It would take quite a long.
It's a long shot, yeah. And the exact same thing happened that I expected to see earlier on. The warrior just ran out of shots. There was nothing left there anymore. Yeah. Your hand was full of small removal cards that did very little by themselves, and the opposing player was able to take that risky turn where he played just the Jaraxxus and then just start churning out the 6/6s. And even though you have a lot of removal, you don't have that much removal left in your hand. So, Grothendieck, this might also be a bit of a tilting moment. You've already lost 2 games, and you're committed to your control warrior. So,
no, control warrior is good against shaman. This is good matchup. Like this is what you play.
This should be a good matchup. Yeah. Exactly, but
so you just take the good matchup. Then you are going to play your mage most likely. That should be also decent. And actually, I don't know. This shaman, of course, has draws where you can't do anything. But if it doesn't go for those, the lineup doesn't look too bad against mage. Against shaman. Like, because the mage, it's okay. The warlock, yeah, if you get the right cards, and the warrior, all of them can take down that shaman.
Definitely they can. The same thing we talked about earlier. There's a chance to snipe the one aggro deck. Alright, so we're gonna have a pirate start. Haha. And who's in charge? I'm in charge. Then Grothendieck on his side of the board gonna go ahead and click end turn and not do anything.
Yeah. This hand ain't...
Until turn 3, where you can coin out Elise, you're not doing anything except hero power passing.
It was interesting he had Acolyte in his starting hand, and Acolyte is not good. Definitely not good, but it's a 3-drop, and you don't have too many 3-drops, so you kind of like it at least cycles and saves some health from your face.
I like the Flametongue Totem more here. You've already got an existing board. It's 4 damage pressure with pseudo charge here as well. And you can curve nicely into Feral Spirit or Hero Power Finley next turn. But, yep, definitely good play on their part to put down the Flametongue Totem. The only thing that might have hurt a little bit is something like a Bash. But right now, Grothendieck's hand is just too slow. It's just extremely slow for a matchup like this. VeeV could easily win the game by turn 6. All you need to do right now is put the pressure as much as possible before turn number 5, where you're expecting that brawl to happen. So for at least 2 more turns until you can coin it out on 4, you're free to just put everything down onto the board. And that's 4, 5, 8, 11 plus 5, 16 potential burst damage next turn. Like I said, very much looking likely that he's going to be able to run off with the game. And then Dirty Red, no target, no downside. A nice top deck, maybe you have a chance to stay alive. Jade Claws, perfectly on curve, why not? Sacrifice your 4-1 as well, so you can get the maximum value from the Flame Tongue Totem. It looks a lot like that Brawl is going to have to work real magic right now. Maybe only leave the 1-1 Jade Golem up. Everything else is a bad result.
Patches is also 1-1.
Oh yeah, Patches is fine as well.
That is like that's decent targets.
3 out of 5 are good, yeah.
Yeah. But you need to Brawl to Ally Armorsmith to Ally Armorsmith what he has, and that should give you some.
But even if it is a 1-3, 1-3 plus 2 damage from the Jade Claws plus 5 from the Lava Burst, that's 8 damage and that's lethal.
Yeah.
So nothing that Grothendieck might have done would have helped. And that's a turn 4 lethal. Turn 4 lethal.
Yep.
For the Shaman player. Those are just the kind of things you might expect to see when playing a really aggressive deck like that.
Really nice balanced game, you know.
and I do say it's not the fault of that pirate running Shaman as much as it was that Control Warrior was just really slow and did not have those cards that it needed early on.
Yeah. If you passed against aggro first 2 turns, you have nothing.
Yeah.
Even you get 2 health, but that's not.
He passed basically 4 turns there because he had to force himself to do that Brawl, and even then everything was bad.
Yeah.
If that Flame Tongue Totem had actually stuck 0-3, then he would have been left alive with 1 hit point. So that was the only out that he had.
Yeah.
But hey,
that's true.
We have our winner. That's it. For the Hearthstone.fi Monday Night Community Tournament number 83, we'd like to thank our enablers, Fractio, a Finnish web design company. They have been good to us along the years. And of course, big shout out to the Blizzard Hearthstone Championship Tour organizers, which we are a part of, because the winner not only goes home 50 euros richer, but he's got 5 Hearthstone Championship Tour points for this month locked in. So that's definitely worth running these tournaments for. It's now a little bit past midnight. On my part, I'm ready to thank the viewers. Do you have any last words?
Well, that was quite a quick one. Yeah, it was a quite nice run, and yeah, good for VeeV. He doesn't have to play anymore this week. His points for the week is done.
For the month, actually, nowadays.
For the month.
Yeah.
Oh, so he can just sit back and relax. And
exactly.
watch some awesome games. But yeah, next week it's gonna be the same thing, the same time around. So stay tuned and play Hearthstone.
And on that, we'll end. Thank you very much.